I'm pretty excited to share this machine today. We have the MechMaxx B200 8-inch chipper. This is the ZONSEN engine, which is 1000 cc, 35 horsepower, and it is a wheel drum chipper. As for the engine configuration, you do have two options. Like I said, this one's the ZONSEN, 35 horsepower. You could also do a Honda motor. The Honda engine is going to be significantly more expensive, and it's only 20 something horsepower, or like 22 horsepower and 600 and something cc. So you're going to get less engine for a lot more money. And these ZONSEN engines are rated pretty decently from what I've looked around. They did not send this, I bought it myself. And I'll walk around and share a little bit of the chipper before we fire it up and actually use it. The fuel capacity is about 4.5 gallons, if I remember correctly. I think I put about 4 gallons in here. As for the assembly, this thing was a pain in the ass to put together. I'm not going to lie with that. It is really, really heavy, and unless you have some help with it, like a cherry picker, engine lifter, something that you can use to lift this engine to put the the axle on and everything, you're going to struggle. I did use my tractor and some chains. I didn't have the right attachments and chains to really do it, but I made it work. And I also used a floor jack to help me lift things too. But we got it together. It took me a long time. So definitely keep that in mind. You're gonna need something to lift this engine. A little cherry picker would be perfect. I wish I had one, maybe next time. As for the front, we do have these locking wheels which do spin. And both of these wheels spin, and you can unlock them and lock them from here. And as you can see, this has a 2-inch hitch on here. So I was able to pull it up the hill with the tractor. We do have an adjustable chute to direct our chippings wherever angle you want to send them. And you can also angle it up or down as well. Also, these do open up pretty easily. We got these latches here. You may need to adjust them when you put it together in order to make it close, because it does have a little safety button. And if that safety button isn't pressed, this machine's not going to work. But here's where you can access your blades, and these are huge. But you can access the blade right here. And where I picked it up at the tractor was with these bolts here. I saw somebody else use a cherry picker with those, and so I'm assuming that's what they're meant for. And this is that little button. So as long as you hear it clicking, you're good. And our feed chute opens the same way, which also has its own safety button. So you need to make sure that you do the same thing over here. And this will open up nice and wide where you can work on anything you need to work on. And then here's all your wires that you're going to connect, all your safety wires. That's part of this. And then this does come with a battery as well, because it is key start. You can connect this to a vehicle to light it up on the hitch. This is not rated for highway, but if you wanted to have the lights on for around your property and stuff, that would work for you. I'm not using it, so I'm just leaving it tucked in. And then up here, we do have a couple safety features. So this one, you press it to stop it. That's going to shut down the engine. It's also going to keep it from being started. So if it's not starting, check and see if that's engaged. There's also an emergency stop up here as well. And that's going to be the same thing. Also make sure that that is also disengaged. And then on this side, I forgot the key, so I will have to run down to the house to get it. So we have our key for our ignition here. You got your choke, and you got your throttle adjust. That's pretty much everything for this. Let's go ahead and fire it up. It fired right up super quick and easy. Let's go ahead and chip up a little bit of stuff for a demo. I brought up some various size limbs and logs. I'm gonna say I like it. I really do. This is gonna help a lot. And to give you a look at how those chips look, this handled both wet and dry wood. Like that last larger log I did was a bit drier. And most of the wood that I will be doing will be wet. But it does a pretty good job on both wet and dry. I think it does a pretty good chunk here. This will make pretty good mulch. I hope this at least gives you a decent demo of what this chipper can do. I'm definitely not going to be chipping much in the 8-inch, probably not much over 6, because at that point it becomes firewood, and that's what I'd rather use it for. I think it's going to handle everything that I'm going to throw at it. I will definitely be testing it a lot more. I'm going to be cutting down a lot more of these trees behind me here pretty soon, now that the weather is getting better and where I can actually get out here a little bit more and do some stuff. I probably could have used my truck to tow it up here, but I waited for a part for the tractor to tow it up here and be able to move it around the property if I decide to. I'm going to probably keep it up here for the most part and just bring all the limbs and stuff to it. But if anybody has any questions, definitely shoot them below, because I will answer them the best I can. I'll do some follow-ups with it. These are not cheap, but they are a monster of a machine. Now, I don't have any kind of affiliate with MechMaxx. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Like I mentioned, I bought this myself. If they ever did want to send me anything to try, hint, hint, I'd be more than happy. They got a few things I want to try, attachments and stuff. But awesome machine. It has the ZONSEN 35 horsepower. It's a lot cheaper than the Honda, but I'll definitely do a lot more chipping with this. I need to test and see how long a tank of gas will also go, because I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell how much gas is in there at the moment. It's still got some. I don't know how fast it uses it, but it does hold over 4 gallons. What I'll do is I'll fill it up, and then we'll just have like a chipping session one day and just find out how long it will run. But I'm curious what an average of what a tank will last. I'm hoping that you get at least a few hours out of it. Now, like I said, I don't have an affiliate with MechMaxx. It is available on Amazon if you do want to check it out there, and you can click my link if you want to support me. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.